Goals.
And over in the W, there's a lot to be excited about. Your My Player will be on the pursuit of greatness, where each decision you make will shape the narrative of your illustrious career. Not just on the
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Connect, and it's Messi in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Well, the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Towns. The rebound by Yabusele. Pass to Shireman. A 3-ball. Minnesota with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Here's Shireman, covered by Conley. Pass to connect for three. It's the three-point bomb.
And you have to run Connect off his spot. He's very comfortable in the corner.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Connect. Edwards defending. And Connect gets it to go.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. That's tipped. And they hit it back. Passes it to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
To the left wing. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Shireman. Here's the three. The rebound by Edwards. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Towns. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. There's the three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Here's Shireman. No good from outside.
Well, he wanted to return favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to McDaniels. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Lakers trail by 4. Connect with it. Now defended by Gobert. Shot from 12. And he nails the jumper.
You cannot deny Edwards' pure speed, running the floor like a man on a mission.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Come on. And get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, guys.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves just a couple spots back.
Well, I think for the Lakers, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
You weren't alone in that thinking, but you've got to give credit to the coaching staff. They've done a terrific job.
Here's Dillingham. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Alexander Walker on the wing. On the wing, Ingles. No good on the triple.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
They get the rebound. And finished off by Wood.
It's plays like these why Wood has been given so much more opportunity. His motor just never stops running.
On the wing, Ingles. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
James, and finished off by LeBron.
We see it every night. LeBron with great rhythm off the dribble.
And here is Ingles. No scoring in this one. Passes to Shannon. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Ingles against James. Christie the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Towns. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Pass to Dillingham. Sinks the three-pointer.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
LeBron outside. Gets it off. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Minnesota on top, up 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Reeves outside. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. I know Reeves has been accused of running fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's what 2 fouls, then punt away.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Reeves outside. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And here's Reeves outside. Good on the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Here is Edwards after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their shot. Towns, no luck.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, Reed. That three off the mark.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Outside, Towns. Conley, the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Now connect. 9 points in the game so far. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. After this game, they can look forward to L.A. where they'll match up against the Clippers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Now, here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Wood, and he uses the glass on the lane. Wood's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
You just got to box out Wood. You can't let him get on the board because Christian, he will cash in.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure on the D.
With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Shireman. From beyond the arc, a shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
1:16 left to play here in the half. To the middle. With some arc. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gobert.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Now here's James. He's got 7. LeBron gathering speed. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Dillingham. From outside, off the mark. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shannon passes to Gobert. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
we didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that. And who knows, it might get the starters a kick in the back. No one wants to be outshined.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Dalton Connect.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Yabusele, and it's Connect in at the 2. Timberwolves trail by 13. And Shireman pulls it down. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Shireman's got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Back to Conley. Out to the right wing. Gobert down low. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Shireman. He has 5. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Unable to get that one.
He's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of new people, but look, that looked pretty harsh. He's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Minnesota making a switch. Ingles is checked in. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. Second is Anthony Edwards.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2 guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And the energy they show in the pack is outstanding. They work so hard in that paint.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And the Lakers call time here.
Timeout call for the Lakers. The loudest section is free defense. Let's see who's the loudest.
Checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Yabusele. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Shireman. And a miss there on the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in there. Conley with the assist. McDaniels got 5 now.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
On deep, Reeves. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game, and as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
James checked in for Los Angeles. Christie comes in for Connect. And Edwards drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Shireman. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Conley finds Towns. And Shireman pulls it down.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
On the wing, Ingles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James. For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hood Shafino's checked in. And Ingles drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's LeBron. Great focus from LeBron. Gets it and still gets it to go.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
The wide open look here for Ingles. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Ingles has got 5 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's James. What a terrific move that was. James has got 16 points. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
The Lakers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's LeBron over Ingles. And it's James missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. .127 left here in the third quarter. LeBron James on the wing. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. A steal. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pass to Shannon. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Basket good. He's got 10.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
James, no good. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Alexander Walker finds Ingles. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
James, no good. Here's Shannon, defended by Christie. Shannon, no good. James looking around. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Dave, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He told me that he separated his shoulder, and he is really in a lot of pain now. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Edwards tries to keep it alive. And the shot goes down.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's LeBron. Messi. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Mike Conley's checked in for Dillingham. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Conley into the lane, and it goes down 2 points.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on it.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Right wing. Pass to Yabusele. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 15.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Over in the corner, Conley. Left block shot on the way. Good, and as this goes to town. And it's 9 points for Conley.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Shireman, good.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The 11-footer. And the shot is long.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
So the wing on the left. Here's Shireman, defended by Alexander Walker. Beyond the arc. Shireman can't hit.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Outside, Towns. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. The feed now to Towns. It's that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And the Lakers call time here.
A big round of applause for your Timberwolves. You can't beat it.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. So it's the Timberwolves now. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Kicks it to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Shireman over Edwards. Shireman can't hit.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Dillingham. Rebound the Lakers. James up top. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart. A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Yabusele, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers controlling the game. LeBron with it. The pass to Christie. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. Yabusele. Here's Hood Schifino. LeBron outside. Over Edwards. Misses there. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and it just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. What did you like best about the way your team played tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, tried to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do that.
Thanks for your time, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
2K25 is out now, and here to talk about gameplay is gameplay director Mike Wang. Mike, welcome back to 2K.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got LeBron James. He's out there with Connect, and it's Shireman in at the 2. And for the Heat, they've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Terry Rozier. Jimmy Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Adebayo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
There's only one thing on his mind. Get to the rim and take the defense out of the equation.
Now here's Rozier. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Here's Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of center. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
The first one falls. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now, here is James. Coming off a 31-point game. Pass to James. Second shot opportunity. The bank shot, no good. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
0-2 for them in this matchup last year. Both teams fighting every second of the way, trying to push into the playoff in their respective conferences.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside for Butler. From behind the arc. Offensive board. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. So it's Miami now, following the score by Los Angeles. Adebayo, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
James, that's good.
Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Bronny does have some great strength.
Pass to Rozier. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now Rozier, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Butler passes to Rozier. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got 8. And the Lakers with possession here. James with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. James inside. And he banks in the layup.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's Rozier. On the wing, Burks. And it's off from three-point range. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. James against Butler. James outside. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Rozier. No good with a layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And slam dunk by James.
James has this athleticism to his game. He can get up there when he wants to.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bryant, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kevin Love comes in for Highsmith. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Butler. And Richardson subbed in for Rozier. Now here's Burks in his last outing with 12 points. Bryant outside. Back to Burks. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
James against Jaquez. Pass to Wood. Launches a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jaquez drives in. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Love inside. Guarded by Wood. Here we go. One-on-one. James against Bryant. Misi. It's good on the putback.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Heat trail by 4. Outside Richardson. Pass to Burks. Here's Richardson, guarded by Russell. Back to Burks. Bryant finds Jaquez. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from deep. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Tipped away. And they're on the run. It's James on the wing. Over Burks. James can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Some solid defense from James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Christian Wood out there would connect. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Yabusele in at the 5 spot.
Oh, LeBron rocks the rim. Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
The 3 from Wood. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Rozier with it. He's scoreless. Outside Jaquez. And there's the lob, and finished off by Adebayo.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Russell from outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Wood. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's Shireman, guarded by Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. Nails it from 3. Wood's got 6 here in the quarter.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Here's Russell. The Heat making their last shot. Over to the left wing. Here's Shireman, guarded by Richardson. Pass to Connect. Jacks up a 3. And Wood with the basket on the assist by Connect. Wood's got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's Butler. The putback. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Hey, the defense has to recognize that Butler is a threat to throw it down. He's about 6'7", maybe 6'8".
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Greg. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Reeves, the pass to Wood. Shoots over Bryant. And the basket by Wood. Wood's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Now here's Rozier. Guarded closely. Bryant outside. Over Wood. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Heat trail by 7. Outside Burks. Pass to Rozier. Three-pointer. And they recover it. 1:09 left to play in the half. Burks for 3. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the 3 to fall. Burks has got his second bucket on the night.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
James against Rozier. Pass to Messi. Outside Reeves. Out left to the wing. And here's Connect outside. And Bryant pulls it down. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Miami. 4-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
James, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
James against Rozier. No good that time.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And they pick up 2. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Rozier. Comes up empty down low. So we conclude the first half. Lakers ahead. They're up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
38. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
So big. We saw Christian Wood lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points and 3 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter, guys can stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
They've got Bam Adebayo. Terry Rozier is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
Rozier plays within himself and doesn't typically force shots offensively. He's got a nice smooth stroke from mid-range.
Adebayo with the rejection. And they get it back. James passes to James. Second chance shot. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And the basket by Highsmith.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And that one's good. James has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, handling the contact so well. Bronny James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside.
Here's Shireman. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And Burks gets it to go.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Shireman. Here's James. Here's Shireman, defended by Burks. For 3, James. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Miami calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. So for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Highsmith. And Richardson subbed in for Rozier. And the Lakers also making a switch. Russell is checked in. Now here's Love. Still no points. It's Jaquez on the wing. Clock at 6. James with a steal. Out to James. Over Jaquez. Shots blocked. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Heat trail by 3. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman. He's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Richardson, the pass to Jaquez. And here's Richardson. Outside for Butler. Stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Offensive rebound. Another shot. James outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from James. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. Pass to Richardson. Here's Burks. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. Over James. Miami, no good that time either.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look. And what a great game for young Bronny James. Trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And, of course, tonight helps.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Now a timeout called by Miami.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior That's the top priority right now.
Miami making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Miami. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've begun this year playing with some real fire, and it's produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's James. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Love. 59 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
So it's Los Angeles now. Miami making their last shot. James can't get it to go.
Hard to earn more touches when you miss shots like that.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Highsmith comes in for Love. Terry Rozier subbed in for Richardson. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. And here's Rozier. It's good. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
James against Rozier. James, right side. Rebound Miami. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now here's Rozier. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Lakers, Connect is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. Butler against Reeves. Here's Shireman. Back to Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Reeves. Knocks down the step back Jay.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Burks passes to Adebayo. And Miami again with the bucket.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Stolen by Rozier. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Burks. Tries again. Tipped. to the left side wing. Here's Wood. They get it back. Pass to connect. Here's Shireman, hounded by Rozier. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Shireman missing. Heat trail by 3. Now here's Rozier.
And Rozier is attacking the defense like...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Shireman. The Lakers with the rebound. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock from deep. Reeves. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Burks against Wood. Rozier outside. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
The Lakers call timeout.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here comes the dancers, everybody. And Los Angeles making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Burks no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. LeBron at full speed. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. On the wing, Burks. Pass to Rozier. And here's Adebayo. Burks with it. Rozier outside. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Yabusele. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Well, you see what you have here. I mean, the unselfishness of Butler, an often unsung trait of his.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Look what time it is. It's feature time. Here they come.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
I mean, what a show he put on for this crowd tonight. And when you have a guy who's just constantly dunking over and over, it's got to be embarrassing for the D. I mean, he's attacking the basket from every possible angle, and they simply cannot stop it.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Here's Highsmith, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
Rozier against James. Minute 29 left to play in the 4th quarter. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Butler's shot is good.
No fear in Butler. Not afraid of anybody. Poise personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
Out to James. And it's James with the jam.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Miami trailing. Now Butler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. It is the one saving grace of that situation.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration. You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's James. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Miami Heat dancer. Let's show them why we're the best fans in the NBA.
Butler. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
James, left side. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play in the time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
29 seconds left in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
James with the ball. Pass to James. Back to James. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly.
Overtime.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here are the Heat now. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Alec Burks is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at center, locking down the middle.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Here's James. Miami making their last shot. Sinks the tray. And here's Rozier. Pass to Burks. Over James. Love for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. James, right side. Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
If you want a t-shirt, you've got to get loud.
Highsmith is checked in for Miami. Pass to Burks. Here's Highsmith. It's Jaquez on the wing. Burks for 3. And again, no good by Miami. The Lakers lead by 3. It's James on the wing. Out to the right wing. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Shireman. Takes the 3. Jaquez grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Now Rozier. And he's run for the lob. Picked off by Arpaio.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
That time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And here are the Heat now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Rozier. Good on the 13-footer.
We have seen this movie before, folks. Rozier stepping up big time in the clutch.
James outside. Out to James. The three. Money from deep.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Rozier. Poke loose. Pass to connect. Now here's Hawkins. Not a lot of room. That shot, no good. Until they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Terry Rozier the third. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, James.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
There were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting. Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 6. 29 seconds left to play in overtime.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
Now here's Rozier. He's closely guarded. Burks passes to Jaquez. Rozier outside. A deep three. Rebounded by LeBron. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
Right side Burks. Fires from deep. That one no good. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought, but when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we were able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
You